Hey everybody, this is Alchemist 2. I'm back again with another movie review. I had actually been talking to a couple of friends of mine online, and I had said that I was going to see The Last Airbender, but I didn't, for obvious reasons. Obvious reason number one, typically movies that are cartoons at the start don't make very good live-action movies, but Roger Rabbit is a distinction in that category. And two, I just really had no desire of seeing it in the theaters, so I could save some money and wait for it to come out on DVD and enjoy it at home. And I should have added a third reason. Obvious reason number three. I used to be an M. Night fan. I was a really enormous M. Night Shyamalan fan. But his filmmaking, for lack of a better term, has become rather lackluster in current years. But we're really not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about a lesser known film. It's not exactly Hollywood quality, but it's good in its own right. The name of the film is called Touching Wild Horses. And it's the story of a boy named Mark who is forced upon his aunt who lives on this island. I'm not really sure where this island is. But at the first, they don't like each other at all. And there are wild horses on this island as well. And over time, Mark matures, and you learn about his tragic past as well. And he and the lady who plays Fiona, they become closer over time. And it's rather touching in many of the scenes. I shed a few tears a few times, and to be honest, I really enjoyed it. It may not be a perfect film, and it may be predictable in spots, but it's a very good family film, and I think that it could be enjoyed because there are a lot of life lessons that can be taken from it, and I certainly got a lot out of it. I learned that you can't have what you want all the time. There is a cycle to everything in life: birth and death and renewal. And you can learn about yourself in the process of going through life. You have to be careful about the actions that you take because they can often have consequences. And I'm not going to tell you what Mark actually does, what happens. He doesn't follow his aunt's advice, and it gets him into trouble. To be honest with you, I would have to give this movie 3 stars out of 4. 2 thumbs up, definitely. It's a really remarkably made movie, and it's beautiful. The music is beautiful. The cinematography is it's stunning. It's gorgeous. I'm not sure exactly where this was filmed, but it took my breath away. It was so gorgeous, absolutely beautiful, stunning. And I especially liked the horses as well. I thought that they were just lovely creatures. I'm not really sure what else to say about the film other than a lot can be taken from it, and that it is a really excellent family film. If you could watch it with your children, they might be, if they're younger, they could very well be frightened by the subconscious past that Mark goes through during the process of the film. And it reveals a lot about what happened in Mark's life and that he really didn't have a very protective family life. I'm not going to go into what actually happens, or how he has trouble trusting. Well, he does have trouble trusting people. He has problems with Fiona at the very beginning, but later that's resolved. And it's a good film overall. It's a lovely, tremendous movie, and I would recommend it to anybody who has a desire to see a really touching film that has a lot to offer, just morality-wise and philosophy-wise. So if you want to see a movie that's a little bit different, maybe a little bit predictable in spots, I would recommend Catching Wild Horses.